We just got some brand new leaks about the upcoming months of the brand new year and the brand new season of Pokemon Go. And as always, these are just leaks. Nothing here is absolutely confirmed in any way, shape, or form. But I am so excited about these. But also, these graphics that I will be showing off today were made by Pogo Central on Twitter. So his link will be down in the description down below. So go check him out. Always post some top-notch information, graphics, everything you need. And also the person that actually is credited for the leaks, there actually isn't anybody to credit because they wanted to be anonymous according to Pogo Central, but it is a very credible leaker according to Pogo Central. So a lot of these stuff may possibly happen. But as always, they're leaks, so take it with a grain of salt. Without further ado, let's get straight into these leaks. So the very first thing that we're going to be talking about here is the title for the brand new season beginning December 1st of Pokemon Go. It is called Timeless Travels. Now, what does that entail? We'll get into that more into the video. Now, leaked community days for Pokemon Go in the next few months. Obviously, December we have the 2023 recap, which if you don't know what that is, it is just going to be a recap of the entire year where everything is going to be spawning that entire weekend. So nothing really crazy there. It's just kind of like a makeup if you missed a community day or whatnot. But now, January 6th, we are getting the very highly anticipated Rowlet Community Day, which means later on down the year, we're going to get Litten and Poplio Community Days, which I'm so excited because I actually have a Hundo Poplio, and that thing is going to be a monster in GBL for the Master League with the water and fairy typing. It's going to be nuts. But the move that Rowlet will be getting is apparently Spirit Shackle. No idea how that's going to play in GBL, but obviously we'll figure it out when it comes out. And now we will actually be getting a Community Day Classic on January 20th, being Porygon featuring Tri-Attack. Now, I'm super excited about that one because I actually do not have a shiny Porygon at all. But honestly, I don't think it's really meta relevant in PvP at all because obviously it's going to be getting a move it already has before. So really, it's kind of honestly, as far as PvP goes. But honestly, I'm super excited for it just because it's a super amazing shiny and I love it so much. Now, this next community day and the last one on these leaks is February 4th, and that's being Chansey. Not really sure how I feel about that in all honesty. It's the featured move, we have no idea apparently what it's going to be, but Happiny is going to be in 2k eggs. I'm assuming it's going to work something like Togetic Community Day, where obviously Chansey's going to be spawning in the wild, and then we're going to have a higher increased hatch rate of shiny Happinis. I'm not too entirely sure. That's just my speculations about what's going to happen because it says Happinis are going to be in 2Ks, and then we're going to get like quarter egg distance or something like that. But enough about community days. On to the next thing, December. So in the months of December, we will have the Winter Holiday event, which will have the debuts of Satotl and Weirdeer, but also shiny Vanillite for the very first time in Pokemon Go, plus 2 more costume mons, which honestly, I'm going to take a wild guess and probably say it's probably going to be a Spheal and a Pikachu. I'm calling it now. That's what it's going to be. But also there's going to be a Catch Mastery, which will have limited research with shiny Cryogonal, which is brand new in Pokemon Go as well, which honestly, I have no idea what that's going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be a small event where you're going to be able to have encounters with Cryogonal, which are going to have shiny chances. I don't entirely know. We'll just have to wait to see when that actually happens. But that is all the leaks that we have for December. Super excited for that one because I absolutely love Satotl. It is an absolutely amazing Pokemon. But now January, of course, we're going to get the Happy New Year event. We get that every single year. We're going to get a brand new costume Pikachu like we do every single year. But there's a Jigglypuff there, which makes me think we might get a costume Jigglypuff during this year's Happy New Year. But honestly, it could just be there for show. Who knows? But other January events include Shadow Ho-Oh Raid Weekend, which is going to be the exact same as Shadow Lugia Raid Weekend and Shadow Mewtwo Raid Weekend, where Shadow Ho-Oh will be shiny eligible. And honestly, super excited about that one. Hopefully I will actually be able to participate in that one. And we will also be able to get Sinnoh starters from Grunts, which I'm super excited about that one. Kind of gives a build up for the Sinnoh Tour event that's supposed to be happening later on down the year as well. We will have Varoom's debut and a possible Kanto Tour Classic, which honestly, if that happens, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I am so hyped because the Kanto Tour was so good. It was like 3 years ago. It was so much fun. It was the first like big event that I ever played. It was absolutely amazing. I don't know how it's gonna work with the Sinnoh Tour Classic, but either way, I am hyped for that to happen, in all honesty. But that's it for January. Now on to February. We're going to have the Chinese New Year event in February with the debut of Drampa, which honestly, meh. I mean, it's a cool Pokemon, I guess, but maybe we'll get something else in that event, I'm not sure. Now, Valentine's week. Honestly, I'm sure you guys can already guess what's gonna happen with all these like debuts and stuff like that, since it's gonna be Valentine's Day. We are getting Enamorous in Elite Raids. The hideous genie from Pokemon Legends Arceus will debut in Pokemon Go. Will it have any play in Pokemon Go or PvP? Probably not, but you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I probably won't be participating in that because I'm gonna be completely honest, I hate Elite Raids. They are dumb, stupid, and dumb. Huh? Honestly, in my opinion, Elite Raids just need to go, but that's a whole different video. I'm not going to get into that. And the final leak that we have for the month of February is the Carnival 2024 event, which will debut Shiny Oricorio, which will debut Shiny Oricorio all around the world. So whichever one you have spawning in your region, it will apparently be Shiny eligible. And honestly, I'm so upset that I have the Pom Pom one. It is my least favorite out of all of them, and I hate it. I just hate it so much. It upsets me. But honestly, the Carnival event for 2024, that is a brand new event. We have never had a Carnival event before, so I'm super excited about that one and kind of curious as to what that's gonna, entail. Super excited for that though. Only time will tell what that's gonna be. Okay, now that is it for the first graphic, but now on to the second graphic, which has more to do with releases and the Sinnoh Tour. So there has been a few details leaked for the Sinnoh Tour, as the in-person Sinnoh Tour event is actually going to be held in Los Angeles this year, which honestly, may go to it. I don't know. It really just depends. It's because my old roommate lives just a few miles outside of Los Angeles. So it really just depends as the time of this happening and all that. But honestly, don't hold that to me, because honestly, it probably won't happen, because I'm trying to go to Go Fest during the summer versus Los Angeles during the Sinnoh Tour. That's the plan as well. But also there's going to be a global event, as there always is, and I can tell you right now there's going to be a ticketed event and a free event for everyone. Gonna be super fun. But also, probably a sad thing that's going to disappoint people is apparently there's going to be no release of Arceus, Manaphy, or Fiona, which honestly, I don't really understand how that's going to work, because usually during the tour events, like the Kanto Tour and all that, they release Pokemon that haven't been released yet, so that way you can fully complete the Pokedex. But without Arceus, Manaphy, and Fiona, you kind of can't do that. Maybe they're saving it for the Go Fest event during the summer. Who exactly knows? But that's just Pokemon Go for you right there. Now on to some debuts, which honestly I don't know if this is actually going to debut during the Sinnoh Tour, but I assume it's probably going to, just because of it's combined in this graphic, I guess. I don't exactly know, but we will be getting Hisuian Basculin. We will be getting Rotom, just normal Rotom this time, because we haven't gotten that debuted in Pokemon Go. And we are going to get Palkia and Dialga origin forms with their signature moves. Now, this is just speculation that I've seen on Twitter and from leaks and stuff like that. I don't have the tweet to back this up, but I am just saying that I did read this on Twitter, that it was leaked before. But Palkia and Dialga with their signature moves, it is going to affect actually the way Pokemon Go plays for you, kind of like what Mega Pokemon do. You're going to be able to use their signature moves in game, and it's actually going to give you benefits. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, because honestly the leak did not say, but honestly I'm excited for that. It's going to be kind of interesting with Roar Time and whatever the other one is. I don't exactly know. Spatial Ren, that's what it is. I don't know exactly what it's going to do. I can't even give you speculations on how that's going to work. But either way, something like that is supposed to be in the works. Now, Shiny debuts, we will be getting Shiny Shaman during the Sinnoh Tour as well. And obviously, all the other unreleased Shinies from Sinnoh as well. Now, in 10-kilometer eggs, we'll be getting Shiny Chingling, Shadot, Pachirisu, and Carnivine, which are all regionals, which I am super excited about, because they did that during the last tour event with like Relicanth and Torkoal, a whole bunch of regionals in the 10-kilometer eggs, and that was super fun to try to hatch those. Plus, they're shiny regionals. If you get one, you have major flex on your friends. Complete honesty there. Super excited about that. Gonna be hunting those 10Ks during the entire tour. And the last little bubble here, it says we will have 4 costumed Pikachu, because obviously we're going to have 4 habitats during the Sinnoh Tour, just like they do every single event. And there's going to be a different costume Pikachu during each habitat, and obviously they are going to be shiny eligible. We will also be having shiny Unknown, H-I-N-O-N-S, spelling Sinnoh. And Regigigas will also learn the move Crush Grip, which honestly may make it useful. I don't exactly know. Like I'm saying stuff like I know, but honestly I don't. I really don't. Maybe it'll make it more useful, because honestly Regigigas ain't very useful at all. Now on to the last little bit of leaks here with unknown dates. We'll have the debuts of Honedge, Annihilate, Lycanroc, Dusk Form, raid days for the Hisuian starters, which honestly I am hyped for that, because honestly those starters are absolutely gonna be nuts in GBL and every facet of Pokemon Go entirely. They are going to be absolutely insane, and I cannot wait for my Hisuian Typhlosion. He is beautiful. And also there will be a fairy type event with a fairy shiny release that's very vague, honestly. Like I don't know what that could be, honestly, but is what it is. We'll find out more in the future. And hidden machines and routes with NPCs will be released. Players can trade / gift with NPCs. Honestly, if something like that does come into play for routes, that's actually going to make routes a whole lot more like worthwhile for doing, because honestly routes are kind of dumb, especially with the only thing you kind of benefit from them is the Zygarde cells, which honestly those are a pain to try to grind. Like I barely ever do routes because honestly it's just annoying to do. I'm just being honest. So if they give a nice well done update to the actual routes, that would be amazing and a very well needed feature, in all honesty. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for all the leaks that I have for you today. Obviously, these are just leaks, so like I said at the beginning, take them with a little bit of grain of salt, because honestly, no idea if any of these are actually going to be true. But honestly, all the leaks that I've reported in the past usually do end up happening, so take them with a little bit of grain of salt. Just so you guys know, not completely guaranteed. But either way, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Let me know what you are most excited for in these upcoming leaks. And as always, y'all stay safe, y'all stay well. Subscribe to keep up to date with these videos. Drop a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!